So, let's go. Welcome back. Yesterday, we discovered the secrets of Miss Mantovani, who is running this seance. We basically snooped in every single person room, and we uncovered a curse for one of the characters as well. So, let's get into it. So for anyone who hasn't seen it, it's got a really unique art style, sort of quite unique, well, at least unique for me. I've not really played anything like it before, but it's a really cool game. It's got a really cool story, really cool aesthetic. We learned a lot about Irish folklore yesterday as well. So let us reacquaint ourselves with what we were doing. We have just solved Miss Mantovani's case. We need to speak with this person. We found her telegram, and we found that she's wanted for arson in her home country. Yeah, it's got that like hand-drawn aesthetic, I think, that the Telltale games have. And I think, again, it's got, like, decisions, and it's more about your conversations with people. But it's really cool. I really recommend it for anyone who enjoys a mystery game and solving puzzles. Oh, welcome, welcome, Cozy Queen. Happy Wednesdays, everybody. We are back in the manor.
What lovely feet.
What a lovely compliment, Cozy Queen. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Right, so we are solving mysteries. We've got a whole bunch of mysteries to solve. We need to find out who was in this fight with the person we're looking for in the hedge maze. And someone was following her too. Then we also had very strange dreams. You thought that was from the game. No, that one was from Claire Obscure, which I just watched Shallot play. But one of the characters is obsessed with feet. So I was like, I've got to yoink that bad boy. So we did steal that one a little. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is all tied in. There's so much happening. Every time I find so much new stuff. So this is all connected to the hauntings. Okay. Cold and winter. Okay. Then we've got the dream. We need to find a way to get back into the dream. And we need to find where Miss Dean is and who invited her here in the first place. So we have a timetable to know where people are and what they're doing. We need to speak with Miss Barbosa, but she's in her room right now and she won't talk to me just yet. We have a couple of things to do. So we have, for Miss Quinn, we need to speak with Miss Barbosa to solve the curse on her family. For Miss Darcy, we need to find something related to, that was her husband's. That we can use to perform an exorcism. So we've got those things to do. Where is she? Maybe we can speak with her some more. She's in the walled garden. She's in the walled garden. Which I think is... Okay, near the hedge maze. So I think we can go out this way. So this one's very much a mystery, And I feel like how well we solve these puzzles and like resolve each character's issues and arcs will determine the ending, I think. I really don't know too much. But I believe that's what will happen. It's really, really cool vibes. Ooh, eavesdropping.
Oh, Mr. Dupre. I'm almost disappointed. I would stay clear of that one. I have my suspicions about her.
Mrs. Darcy, if I didn't know any better, I would think... Can I help you, Mr. Ward?
Oh, they didn't...
No, I was just passing by. Sorry to interrupt.
That is quite all right. We were done talking anyway.
I got caught snooping.
Mr. Ward, you've come back to me.
Why are they standing in the rain? I'm not sure. There is a nice cover right next to them they could be stood in. Oh, I can speak to her about this. I don't suppose you recognise the woman Mr. Dupre has been drawing. Is that Evelyn Dean? Why would he be... No, I'm sure this must be his Laura. It must be. He has recently lost a friend, you see. She was some sort of pagan fire priestess. I think that is why he is so fond of the fire pit in the maze. But really, that's not my story to tell. Interesting. So we haven't got anything of her husband's yet to use. Was she at the bridge game? And I was roundly thrashed, so I don't want to speak any more of it. So they eventually managed to convince the doctor to play after no small amount of badgering. He was a good sport about it, and he's surprisingly good at the game itself, come to think of it. His aunt was there too, of course, as was Miss Quinn, Miss Barbosa, Mrs. Lau, Mr. Coventry, and of course the Marquess. I think it's the Marquess, because we haven't been able to speak with him yet.
That was all. Good day, Mrs. Dart.
Good day, Mr. Ward.
Yeah, so some bits are voiced and then some bits are voiced by me.
Hello again, my friend.
Let's ask him about... Oh, he knows all about this. Let's ask him about this. Have you heard of the Milesians? The Irish, or what the ancestors were called. They were said to come from the Iberian Peninsula. It self-populated thousands of years before when Homo sapiens left Africa. See, Mr. Wards, we are practically cousins. I am a star. I need these people to tell me what's going on here. Alright, let's ask him about this one. I heard recently that Miss Dean descends from a powerful bloodline of Milesians. Good for her. I've been told she is a talented practitioner. I'm not sure that her bloodline... Thank you, thank you. I feel like a potato playing this game, trying to solve these puzzles. You should have seen me yesterday trying to solve one of the sigils.
No luck catching them swans, then?
It was so embarrassing.
Just the one swan, actually.
It was really embarrassing. Thank you for using your channel points. Let's see, good for her. I've been told she's talented. I'm not sure that her bloodline plays any part in that, but it sounds impressive. Hopefully not so impressive that some lunatic comes looking for her blood. Don't look at me like that, Mr. Ward. People have done worse for the promise of less. Interesting. I'm going to ask him about the drawings of a young woman. Were you close with Miss Dean, Mr. Dupre? Miss Dean? No, I dare say she looked right through me. She looked uncannily like my dearly departed friend, you see. Each time I see her, it's like... Well, the grief feels fresh.
I've taken enough of your time.
Not at all, Mr. Ward. But I won't keep you.
Is there anywhere else we can explore? Because I think we need to get to the next hour. Because every hour, people will change where they are. So hopefully if we can talk to the Miss Barbosa at 5 p.m. At 6 p.m. we need to go and find the priest because he's going to be somewhere he shouldn't be.
Mr. Ward, how are you?
Nina. Oh, we need to find out about this vase as well. What do you know of Wilhelmina Blake? I've heard the story, but only second-hand. Off she went one day in the middle of the night and was never told a soul where she was going. They say no one ever saw her again. God knows where she went or what happened to her. There's still a collection of her belongings down in the basement. I reckon no one knew what to do with them. Ah, so we know we need to get to the basement, which we can get into tomorrow. Is there anything else we could talk to about him? I don't think anything we need. What do you know about the Fae? The Geed folk, we call them back in Scotland. Same idea, even if the specifics change. Certainly I've seen enough to know to leave scraps out for them. I keep a good bottle of brandy in my room to offer up when the horses are unwell, if that works.
I'll be off.
Right, yeah.
Nothing we can do there. If she's in her room, we know this person is down there. What's up here? I think we've explored most of the areas we can explore. We went in Father Sinnott's room. There's no one in there. We just got to see where we can snoop a little more. Miss Hisham's room we've been in. Mr. Dupre's room we've been in. Dr. Callahan we've been in. Miss Callahan we've been in. I think we've been in all of the rooms here. I believe we have. There might be some on the atrium that we haven't been in. Mr. Toussaint's room. Oh, we'll just have a little look inside. You know, where's the harm in looking? We already know he's not going to the seance, though. Gramophone recording. It might be nice to have a record to play on the machine in my room. They said I already have a record. I should leave this one so it doesn't leave here. Guide de Maupassant, Belle Amie. It is French, so I have no idea what they're talking about.
This is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Thank you, thank you. Poor Commander Shepard will have to wait. Two pairs of perfectly polished, medium-sized black shoes. So we're looking for someone with medium-sized shoes. We know they were the one following Miss Dean. A letter to Mr. Toussaint from another member of the Society of Psychical Research. They are urging him to reconsider his hardline stance against the use of magical practices in his work, saying a knowledge of the enemy's tools can help us fight them. Given where I found this, he does not seem to be moved by their argument. A letter from a solicitor advising Mr. Toussaint that there is no formal way to defect from the church and declare himself an atheist. Nor is there any means to sue for wrongdoings suffered in their case, as no record was kept nor witnesses found in the relation to his exorcism. What are those rings? Some cologne. Handprints. What has Mr. Tucson been up to? That's strange. Experiment 04B, still unsuccessful. I've managed to induce lucid dream states, but they have not been in the same dreams I have at night, during real sleep. None of the corridors, sigils, or standing stones from my nightly dreams. Why is this? My technique is as the research directs. Comfortable and safe place, suitable music. Okay, we need to go and speak to him about the dreams. Could it be because I find myself here in an unfamiliar place? Could that be distorting my attempt? He seems to be missing something to revisit the dream. What could it be? Okay, that's really useful to know. So if we can find him, we can talk to him about the dreams. So, do we know where he is? Mr. Tucson. Where is he? He may have left. Oh no. Okay, he hasn't left. But we don't know where he is. Miss Mantovani's room. My room. Those rooms we don't have the key for yet. Edward Blake, the founder of the manor. He stands... His outstretched hands make him look almost Jesus Christ-like, though he is anything but a saviour figure. So which keys do we have? Because we found at least 2 or 3 of the master keys. So we don't have the keys for the west side. For Miss Coventry, Mr. O'Finn, Miss Slough or Miss MacLeod. As I found out how to pronounce properly yesterday. We did know something about a note on where all the master keys are. We can speak to him about this. Manor maps. Looking for southeast corridor. There was something about where all the keys are. Because we found one of them and then we heard them talking about it. Keys, keys, keys. Oh, in the basement. In the stable's safe. So we can't get to either of them just yet. So. There was something else. So we can't get to those rooms just yet. We've looked in all of the rooms. So, let's have a look around. We've got 13 minutes until the hour changes. See what else. What can we talk to her about? What do you know about Miss Wilhelmina before she left in the middle of the night? I wonder what happened to that poor woman. Have you been burned on your hands? Ah, it's alright. Can't be a cook without some burns to show for it. Was Miss Dean rather close with Mr. Dupre? Miss Dean? No, sir, I think they hardly talked. She spent more time with Mr. O'Meara, so far as I could tell. Oh, and poor old Well, she could really run circles around Mr. O'Meara anyway. Okay. Nothing else. I found a note lying about the hallways, miss, but I couldn't make out all the words. It looks like someone was hoping to ask for Father Sinnott for help. Oh, just rub it, sir. I'll dispose of it. Where did you say it was? Something going on with this person, but they won't say it. Seems one of the old stores had been fixed. What happened? I think one of the horses was spooked the night Evelyn Dean went missing. Okay.
I'll leave you.
Oh,
Let's leave her be. We had a little speak with him. Maybe he'll know more about dreams.
And you're back.
I did ask him about dreams, actually. Apparently Miss Dean is the descendant of a powerful Milesian ancestor. Is she now? She and I ought to have a chat in that case. Nothing of use.
No, I should.
Only do something if you want.
Mr. Varley's gonna bully me again.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
It's a spectacular portrait you have of Wilhelmina Blake in the atrium. Yes, the centre of one of the odder occurrences from Blake Manor. I'm told she had a sudden and drastic change of character. One day she was content with her life, the next day she was ordering a carriage to Galford, taking just a small suitcase. She never returned or sent for any of her belongings. They are all still downstairs in the basement. I found this on the ground. What do you make of it? My apologies, Mr. Ward. With all the activities, the cleaning schedule hasn't been as regular as usual. I couldn't say what it is, but it looks like a figurine of something. And we already spoke to him about it. I've heard you received a letter from the bishop. Whoever you heard that from has no place to discuss such business, and neither do you. Oops. Why are you so sad, sir?
I need not.
Certainly.
I don't think we're getting anything else from him. And there was nothing else in his office. It's just a really cool aesthetic that this game has. And you can see like a lot of care has been put into it. Timetable. Yeah, it's really, really cool. Alright, 5 PM is another meeting, which we will go to. I like seeing the talks. I don't think there's anything else. We need to work out how to get in here. But there hasn't been anything yet. I don't know what's there. Why are those windows boarded up? Oh, it's because it's the tower. So we can't get into the basement just yet. But that is where we are looking for the vase. I think we can get into that from tomorrow. Staff only. This is one of them is where we get into the bathhouse, hopefully tomorrow. See if there's anything for us to research. Edward Blake looks every bit like Oliver Cromwell's bloodhound. How many innocents died so he could have his portrait? It's almost romantic if you don't mind your romance being morbid. I think it's just a little bit morbid. So we've seen lucid dreaming. Ah, research on lucid dreaming. Perfect. A type of dream state wherein the dreamer is aware they are dreaming and has control inside said dream. Dreamers may be able to control, explore, and recall dreams in a way not possible from normal deeper sleep. There are many ways to achieve a lucid dream state, and like many skills, it will get better with practice. A common method is to induce sleep states in such a way as to block entering deeper sleep. Examples include waking the dreamer regularly or using specifically crafted music to block the mind from entering deep slumber. Would a psychologist or doctor know more about this? So we can talk to Miss Lau about this. Ancient Egyptian archaeology. Look up the vase of Nectanebo. Nectanebo. I think that's how we're saying that. Tradition says that Nectanebo, the last native pharaoh of Egypt, was the greatest magician of all the pharaohs. His vase is shrouded in legend. It is said that many adventurers and archaeologists have become obsessed with finding it throughout history. Once they attain it, they have a sudden and complete change in personality, often disappearing, leaving their lives and families behind. The last known owner of the vase was Wilhelmina Blake, whose uncle, Lord Bernard Blake, had recovered it from Giza in the late 1700s. She disappeared not long after that. The current whereabouts of the vase is unknown. Oh. So the vase is cursed. Well, we gotta go to the ghost talk. So we can do a hypothesis on Miss Hisham. So this is our mind palace, where it connects all of the dots, and then we can use that to create hypotheses that we then act on. So our Hisham's goal is to reclaim the stolen vase, but she is obsessed because it's cursed, or tired because it's cursed. Yeah, it is. It does give Saga in Alan Wake vibes. She's obsessed because it's cursed. What if I know what happened here?
Miss Hisham is searching for a vase stolen by Wilhelmina Blake, but she doesn't know it's cursed. I should find and confront her about this.
So we need to go and tell her, yo, this vase you're looking for, it's gonna get you in trouble. So we can go to the next talk through here. Hopefully Miss Hisham is in here. Lovely portrait. Beatrix Blake. There's so many bloody Blakes. I wonder if I would like to get my portrait done in this, like, very fancy style. Maybe. Maybe.
Ciao. Ciao. For those of you I have not yet had the pleasure of meeting, I am Carmela Mantovani. And I'm here to talk about ghosts and all that we know about them.
We'll have a listen.
So, grazie mille for attending.
No props.
Now, I will speak with you about ghosts, spirits, phantoms. There is still much we don't know about ghosts, you must think. And this is true. Yet, there is plenty to speak on. So do not worry. We do know that not all dead linger. Only those bound to a place, an object, a person stay. Why? This we do not know yet for certain. It is theorized that all spirits are bound, fettered, by an emotional component. Death in a place, obsession with an object, love or anger to a person.
Welcome, welcome, nor shame. Hopefully I've said that right. Thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're having a good Wednesday. I'm very good, thank you. We are learning about some ghosts right now.
By their nature, they're hard to define. And yet, even in their elusiveness, sì, questo funzionerà. We find them everywhere.
Yeah, we're being haunted by ghosties and we're trying to find a missing woman right now.
By their many names, they are all across the world. There are many formations. Some echo the grief they left upon the world and are blind to the living. While others are vengeful and aggressive, haunting a person or place and causing everything from psychological to physical damage.
Your friend just came back from a haunted house? Oh my goodness. I think I would not be able to handle, like, actually being haunted in real life. Take me out. Take me out. Where did they find a haunted house? That's too scary. I can only handle ghosts in games or in movies.
Regardless, no single spectre has been able to directly communicate. But tomorrow night we intend to change this.
So tomorrow they're holding a séance and they're going to try and speak to the dead.
So, what stops them from speaking? Is it a physical matter? No, it cannot be, as they interact with the world in other ways. Blowing papers off desks, snuffing candles, sometimes even striking people. Perhaps the limitation is in their lungs, then. Well, no. Many wail and moan, after all. Could it be they have nothing to say? I do not think so. Many a mystic, myself included, believe that spirits have given us a feeling of things they once said. There is a chance this is wishful thinking on our parts. But I believe so many have felt this, that at least one person must be correct.
Oh, spooky. She was visiting someone who lives in a creepy house in New York. I mean, at least your friend is smart enough to go, oh, there's creepy stuff happening. I'm out. I would not, yeah. She did the right thing. She avoided the horror film situation by dipping. She was packing her bags. Her shirt got pulled by a ghost twice. Oh no, I'd have been gone without my stuff. That is so scary. Oh my goodness, that's really scary.
Maybe they simply cannot speak for themselves?
I
This
can't handle
we cannot
ghosts.
rule out, and is to be my conclusion if our seance does not bear fruit. So, why do I have such hopes for this seance? This I have been doing for a long time. When you invite a ghost to speak with you, there are always limits. The strength of the spirit, the skill of the medium, the thickness of the veil. All of these things can make it difficult for a ghost to manifest. We see their forms on occasion. We feel the echoes of their emotion. But these things do not require expense. They sustain themselves somehow. This we do not understand. It takes effort for a spirit to be more than echoes, to make a more conscious connection with the world of the living. This is an age of science, yes? So, let me speak in those terms. We think of ghosts as waveforms, spiritual waveforms. A soul rippling long past the death of its host, its shell. They are in a frequency we cannot easily see. In daytime, they are almost invisible to us. At night, easier to see. The less interference around, lights, other people, and so on, the easier still. If you have noticed animals behaving strangely, this is because they see different wavelengths to us, as is with light.
Animals can see the
The
ghosts
atmosphere
better than
blocks
us.
the wavelength of light. The same is true for spiritual wavelengths. But at this time of year, the veil, or spiritual atmosphere, is at its thinnest. And then there is you. Those gathered. People attuned to the mystical, coming together to work as a... Qual è la parola? A net, to catch the signal.
So she's saying because there's more people that are spiritually inclined, the ghosts are more likely to interact with them. You don't believe in ghosts like the Hollywood sense, but you do believe in paranormal things. I can get with that. I don't think it's like Insidious or like The Conjuring kind of ghosties. I guess The Conjuring is more like demons, but I don't believe it's like that. I don't know. It's been a while since I've really thought about it.
No, that is not correct. Che cos'è? Ah, my words let me down. But look, if you do not believe me.
You've never seen Insidious? That film is scary. I watched it on my own. I thought I was so brave. I was going to watch this movie on my own.
Welcome to Spooky
Oh my
Island.
goodness. Welcome raiders. Welcome everybody. You play? Did you finish the game? Welcome, Josh. Thank you for the raid. Yeah, I saw a bit last night of the game you were playing. Nice. Dark but good. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Well, welcome on in, everyone. We are playing the Séance at Blake Manor. So we are. It's a mystery game. We are looking for a missing woman at this grand Irish estate. But there's also a séance taking place, and there's lots of mysteries to solve. It's really, really good. Really cool art style. And yeah, I'm glad to hear you finished the game, Josh. Congrats. But welcome in, everyone. We are a different game than was originally planned. This was supposed to be Mass Effect tonight, but We had some technical difficulties with the game, so we've gone back to Blake Manor because I just really want to see what happens. So yeah, a little bit of a shame that we're not playing Mass Effect, but if I get to play
Commander
this
Shepard,
instead,
and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
now adrenaline is bullying me with my alert, with my channel point for a game I cannot be playing right now. But thank you for using your channel points. I am Commander Shepard, but right now we are attending a séance. Yeah, really spooky vibes, really cool vibes.
I'm told that crows are a symbol of your Irish death goddess. They are gathering. And at night, the dead are roaming. I think they line up for the chance to speak to us.
Maybe we'll see more ghosts the darker it gets. So we're currently, this woman is hosting the séance and she's giving us a talk about ghosts, which I think is just finished.
Imparting? A warning. We understand ghosts to be the disembodied souls of the old selves, sometimes less or incomplete as to how they were before. So, tomorrow, when the veil is at its thinnest, mind your words. These spirits were once people. They are the intangible remains. And they will be just as driven as they ever were, if not more.
Are we going to see more ghosts tomorrow as well? Because tomorrow is Halloween. Oh my goodness. I think it's only getting spookier. We've got a masked ball later in this evening. We've got a lot of people to talk to. Alright, I would like to speak with... Oh, that's Miss Erickson. I don't want to speak with you. I want to speak with her chaperone. Yeah, so it's really cool art style. So you go around, you have a look at different things, you sort of talk to all the guests, you solve these mysteries. So we want to speak with Miss Barbosa.
More questions?
So I have her telegram to give to her. I was going by the telegram room and this was waiting for you. I thought I would bring it to you. You didn't read it, I hope. Me? Read your personal messages? Absolutely not. Couldn't be me. Let me see. Damn it. Is everything alright? Fine, it's fine. My time in Brazil had come to an end. What does one do in that case? Well, my father was from here, so it made sense to come this way. In truth, I do not care much for your ghost stories. We have plenty back home, but this hotel, it has a lot of records for this area, so I come. This event suits me. If I came here alone, I would be the main attraction, yes. Now I am just one who plays drums in the carnival. There are so many, nobody pays attention. I am researching everything I can about this area, census data, birth records, emigration records. Your people have badly kept records. My room is full of this stuff, but can I find a thing on him? This is foolish. I know only his name, Shay, and when he left the country in 1864, like so many others. Okay. So we need to find her dad's name, and I'm gonna guess it's Shay O'Connor. Let's ask her about this wanted poster that we found. I found this. I thought you might want it before anyone else sees it. How did you get this? Did you break into Dean's room? Does it matter? I suggest you take it and dispose of it before anyone else sees it. You're right, of course. She told me she had it, tried to make use of it over me. She must have seen the fire in my eyes because she left me, and she has avoided me since. It's foolish keepsake. I was an idiot to take it. So Miss Dean is the person we're looking for, who has so many enemies. I was captured, taken by the man who killed my mother. I do not know his plan for me, and I had no intention of finding out, so I started a fire. I would rather have died in a blaze than let him choose my fate, but maybe my mother was watching over me because the way the fire went, I was able to escape instead. My captor and his crew were not so lucky, and good for them. I had no plan, I was lost. By the time I got to Rio, my face was on posters, so maybe not all his people burned. A shame. That's when I decided it was time to leave Brazil. I go to the port a few hours later. There were posters there too, so I took one before I left. A dangerous souvenir. A stupid, dangerous souvenir. I hope that was a one-time thing. The fire? It was just that one time. Good. I implore you to keep it this way, otherwise I will bring you in myself, understood? How is it you hear that story and you're like, don't start any more fires, young lady? Like, she's clearly going through something. O'Connor family research.
Well, I thought this might be useful to you, miss. It's research of the O'Connor family. I notice it bears the same crest as your brooch.
What? But this is... There's so much detail here. Where did you get this?
It's Miss Quinn's work. She's been researching the O'Connor family for a ritual she wants to conduct. The woman she's focused on, a Biddy Eve O'Connor, had a son who emigrated. I was hoping you would check the date of his departure against that of your father.
Yes, they line up. But his name is Seamus O'Connor, not Shay. A cousin, maybe.
Shay, Seamus. Could just be a nickname, but...
Hang on, I can't believe I didn't make the connection before now. But Shay is often used as a shorthand for Seamus.
So I have been looking for the wrong name?
It is possible. Or we may have the wrong man altogether.
I like that Miss McLeod is just sort of like in the corner, like looking at this whole conversation.
So, this doesn't mean...
No, it does not. But Miss Quinn says her ritual is a matter of life and death, and that she requires an item from that family, which, it turns out, may be your family. So, do you think she might borrow that brooch of yours for her purpose? If she is right, it would not only help her, but also confirm we have the right man.
Then how can I refuse? Come, let us find the Queen
Wow, how
woman.
convenient. She's right next to us. Alright, we're solving this. Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Miss Barbosa. This could well save the lives of the last people that truly matter to me.
So, Miss Quinn's family has been cursed because they perpetrated... Well, her ancestors perpetrated quite horrible acts in the invasion of Ireland. So all of her relatives have been dying out, and she's doing this ritual to try and lift this curse to save her family.
I do not understand how being in a bathroom with two strangers is helping, but I'm eager to learn.
And I appreciate it. All right. One more time.
Ooh, that's cool.
Hear me, Biddy Eve O'Connor. I call you from beyond the grave. Hear me, child of the family you damned. Hear me, so that we may bury all this grief.
Santo Cristo, fantasma.
Are you Biddy Eve O'Connor? The same Biddy Eve O'Connor that cursed Fionn Quinn and his descendants? Good. My name is Quarantine Quinn. I am of the third generation of the Quinn family since Fionn Quinn, and now one of the three of us that remain. It is myself, and my 2 sisters. The people that wronged you, and they did wrong you, I will not deny it. They're long since dead by your curse. My ancestors sinned against you, but we did not. For the sake of my life, for my dear sisters' lives, I implore you to release us from your curse. Would you consider this? Now the man who hurt you so is dead. Excellent. All right. Let me think. Do you require your bones to be laid to rest?
What does that mean?
If too many candles blow out, the ritual will be over, spent, and I will have lost my chance. My family will be doomed.
Oh no.
Oh.
Do you have some unfinished business here that I could see to on your behalf?
Oh no.
How many candles are too many?
I don't know, but I don't like the chances. The spell is already failing. I don't think it will survive another wrong question. Another extinguished candle.
Oh no.
What did your ancestors do to deserve all this?
They betrayed their fellow Catholics to the crown, and then they took the land. Oh, maybe. Biddy O'Connor, you would have me relinquish my claim on that land, the money from it. Oh, why didn't I see it? Miss Barbosa, Inez, would you accept the Quinn lands and the money we made from it?
What?
It was ill-got. It shouldn't be ours. And if it will satisfy Biddy O'Connor for her descendant to have it, will you take it? Please.
You are serious? Yes. I will accept it.
Biddy Eve O'Connor, from the bottom of my heart, I offer you my deepest apologies for all the wrong done to you. And my promise, the Quinn fortune will go to Inez Barbosa.
Yeah, it's all coming up, Inez.
She can do with it as she likes. I will relinquish every acre and every penny of it immediately. This I swear to you on my honor and my life. And if that's all that need be said, then I bid you goodbye, Biddy O'Connor, and thank you. May you rest in peace. Come, Miss Barbosa. We'll go to the telegraph room and send word to my lawyers so they can get the paperwork in order.
Lead the way, I suppose.
I mean, she just didn't know what was going on, and now she's got a bunch of land.
You'll be needed too, Mr. Ward. To witness. Come along, would you?
Oh, of course. That's nothing to me.
I know this is a seance, but I did not expect to see a ghost quite so close. And for her to be my grandmother.
Yes. I am sure it is a lot to take in. But look, that hardly matters now. I'm going to write to my solicitor and have him prepare everything for you. All we will need then is to get the deeds to you. Now, you sign here to prove you accepted them. Then you here, Mr. Ward, as witness.
So you are serious? It was not a lie to trick the spirit?
Well, completely and utterly serious, Miss Barbosa. One does not trick ghosts and come off the better for it.
Inez. Just call me Inez. All this? It's hard to comprehend.
Well, you have the rest of your life to get your head around it, Inez. And now, so do I. And if I am to call you that, then you must call me Quarantine.
Aww.
I've always hated Miss Quinn.
And we've got some new friends here. Ah, you'd love to see it.
If you say so, Quarantine.
Yeah, it's not all sad here at the seance.
Plenty of time to get familiar now, yes?
Isn't there just? But you know, I think I am done with summoning the damned. I'm going to skip the seance and do something I've not done for some time. Think about the future.
Very good. And I now have my father's real name. Seamus O'Connor.
We got another one to skip the seance.
As much as I value the lands and wealth, That is the real treasure in all of this.
Mystery solved. Miss Quinn will no longer attend the seance. Miss Quinn has removed the generational curse on her family by returning their lands and wealth to those they wronged. Oh, we're close to being a third of the way. I wonder if I've gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. Probably Miss Quinn. I don't think she was ever a suspect of mine. So, it looks like we can confront Miss Hisham. And for Miss Quinn, well, we'll eliminate her. And we can do another hypothesis. So I feel like we've been setting up quite a lot, like for the past, few times we've played, and now we're at a much better point to actually start solving some of these issues. So Miss Inez's goal is to to start a new life in her father's homeland now that her old life has gone up in flames. What if I know what happened here? I think the ball will be a turning point.
Miss Barbosa came here to outrun her criminal records and start a new life in her father's homeland.
I think so.
I should find and confront her about this.
Oh, she's right in front of us, mate. Let's have a chat with her then. What are we going to have to do
More
with
questions?
her? Confront. Your goal is to start a new life in your father's homeland. Now your old life has gone up in flames.
Well, yes, that's about it. And I think that appears to be going well for me. Yes?
Yeah, I think so.
Still, I have learned much about the summoning of ghosts. And I have my father's name now. Do you think I could see him somehow?
No, don't bother. Don't bother, hen. Spirit camera. Okay. Oh, we can get her to take a picture.
More questions?
With the doctor. Spirit camera. Dr. Callahan has a camera that's modified for taking pictures of spirits. A camera can do that. I was right. This is a house of miracles. Have you asked him how it works? Would it work for my father? I could ask him. Obrigada. I think that is Portuguese for thank you. But I don't know very much Portuguese.
Sure.
Okay. We know he's in the room for the meeting, so I think we can knock these two out the seance real quick. Bish bash bosh. Off they go. So we can speak with the good doctor here.
Mr. Ward, what can I do for you?
So I think first we want to talk about lucid dreaming with him. What can you tell me about lucid dreaming, Doctor? Funny you should say. I have a plan to try it here. I thought maybe it would help me understand these strange dreams. I have a record in my room that I borrowed from the drawing room toward that end, but I kept forgetting to ask the staff to bring the gramophone up to my room. They had a second suitable record there, I noticed. Should you wish to try it yourself? Oh, and should you use an anchor, something to focus on to ensure your dream is what you want it to be? Okay. A picture of a person if you want to summon your mental image of them into your dream, or a scent, Or there could be a number of things you could use, even a book on a topic that would work. Maybe Miss Dean's journal would work. That's what started me on this course, after all. Okay, perfect. And then, is there a way for her to see her father's face?
Miss Barbosa is after a photograph of her late father. Do you know how I might be able to get something like that?
You're looking for spirit photography there, and it just so happens I might well be able to help you. I will need her father's name to summon him for the photograph.
Well, we've got that.
I have it already. His name was Seamus Shea O'Connor.
Seamus O'Connor? All right then. Why don't we find Miss Barbosa
Oh my
and
goodness,
go
we're
get set up?
flying right now.
Now, you need to hold still. Very still, if you would.
Mm-hmm.
Aww. Reuniting families. Even if they're ghosts.
I think it turned out quite well. How do you like it?
I love it.
Aww.
It's generally understood that the clearer an image one attains, and the closer the spirit is to the subject, the more present they are. Which is to say, your father seems to be watching over you.
It's really sweet.
Oh, thank you for this. Really.
You're most welcome, Miss Barbosa. Sincerely.
Aww. Does seem kind of scary though. Yeah.
I'll develop another copy for you, just in case something happens to the first one.
It's sweet in a terrifying way.
You don't have to do that.
But I guess she never got a chance to take a picture with her dad when he was alive, so it's like a nice alternative for her.
Nonsense. It's no trouble. I'll get it to you just as soon as I'm able. Your father's name, I take it he was Irish?
He was. That's how I came to be here.
And how do you find it now you're here?
It would be hard to explain how much this magic house has done for me this day.
Yeah, she's just got a whole bunch of money and a whole bunch of land and a picture with her dad. This day is going great for her.
And now that I have this image, I feel no desire to attend this seance. What a strange relief that gives me.
Yeah. Mystery solved. Miss Barbosa will no longer be attending the seance. With her father's name, picture, and ownership of his land, Miss Barbosa's new start is ready to begin. Look at that. Oh, yes. That's really cool. I like that their two stories were tied together without them already having a history together as well. I wonder if I've gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. Well, I'm guessing it's not Miss Barbosa. I think if we resolve their issues, then it's probably not them. So we can eliminate Miss Barbosa. So if we've solved their issue, they're no longer highlighted. So far we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we can do Miss Hisham next. But where is she? The southeast. She's on the ground floor in the southeast corridor. So we'll go and talk to her. We also have more on the dream. So we have the record. We have the dream. So I don't know how long it will take. I don't want to miss 6 p.m. though. So maybe we can try after dinner. Okay. We want to go and speak with Miss Hisham. Miss Hisham. I should pronounce the name correctly. Now I know how to pronounce it. That's my goal. So, if we head downstairs... I'm not looking forward to seeing more ghosts the darker it gets. We've seen a few already. This creepy looking child. So I think she's in here. Oh, Miss Hisham, are you still waiting at the basement? Like a little creep? Yes, she is. I'm here to confront you.
Mr. Ward, you need to talk to me.
Your goal is to reclaim the stolen vase, but you are obsessed because it's cursed.
Cursed? If you're trying to dissuade me, you will need to choose more than the hysteria of... You are serious.
I'm afraid so.
The thing hasn't left my mind since I first discovered its existence.
Sounds like cursed.
Every moment I am awake, even when I am not, I think of that vase. If I'm very still, and I feel it pulling me away from myself.
I think it's a bit weird to think about a vase that much. But maybe that's just me. I don't think about vases too often.
And always, always, I hear a song in the back of my head I have never heard before. I wrote it down, though I do not know what for.
Ooh, that's cool.
Here. Do you see? I am not myself. And yet it seems so important. Not just obsession, then. I will not be subject to such a thing. Will you help me? Will you find and destroy it? Normally, I would not condone the destruction of something so ancient. But such a thing should never have survived this long. And take the music too, in case it helps you. If you find the artifact, Mr. Ward, you must break it. Leave nothing but powder and dust.
Ooh, that's cool. Miss Hisham's melody. Find where to play the melody. She poses so hard. She is. She is like taller than us too. She's really making us look bad. She's also been stood outside of this basement door for like 2 hours now. So have we seen an instrument anywhere? Maybe in the ballroom. There will be a piano. We can't get into the basement yet. We can get into the basement tomorrow morning. We need to wait for them to open it up for deliveries. I think. Deliveries in the stable. That's what we want. So we've got the mass ball. We've got dinner. Alright. So we know what to do for Mr. Sham. Mr. Sinnott, we're going to see at 6. I want to speak to Villau. Maybe? Cannot remember. Oh, I need to find the keys to get in their room. But I can't do that yet. So I can't go and sneak in her room just yet. Maybe in the bar there'll be somewhere to play the music. Which one is the bar? Are you the bar? I think this is the bar. I'm gonna go and destroy that vase. Oh, I was.
Hello. What brings you back?
What can I speak with you about? Lucid dreaming. Would you know anything about lucid dreaming? While dreams are an area of psychology, they are not my focus. Ivy, however, is very interested in dreams. Amateur as she is in the area, she knows more than I.
That's all, Mrs. Lau.
Farewell, Mr. Ward.
So we know she's in the room. Oh, you're not going to let me sneak in there. She's in the room with everyone for the talk, so we can talk to her. See if we've got anything new to speak to this guy about.
You again?
Alright, nice to see you too, fella. Let's ask him about fetters. Do you know anything about the concept of fetters? Well, not as much as some of the others might. I'm not much for the discipline, but I believe there are things that hold ghosts in this world. I suppose that's why they call them fetters, named for the old shackles used to transport prisoners.
I'll be off, Mr. O'Mara.
Don't let me keep you.
I learn so much playing this game that I did not know before. Alright. Supply closet. This is where we're going to be headed at 6 because I think the priest is going to enter there. So that's what we're looking for. But we'll talk to Ivy. She might help me. This way. So we want to speak to Ivy.
Hello, Mr. Ward. How are you?
Lucid dreaming. Do you know anything about lucid dreaming? Oh yes, it's quite the wonder. It takes some training, but some music or other sleep aids can help you get there. I prefer unguided myself, just a cozy space and some free time to explore my mind. I've never tried using an anchor to guide the dream, but I gather the concept can be used, as long as there's a physical totem for it. What if you wanted to explore a dream? Oh gosh, now that's something. Do you have anything on hand that you'd associate with this dream? I suppose I have a book, a journal really, that set me on this course in the first place. Would that work? I can't say, Mr. Ward, but there is a certain way to find out. That's to try.
I'll let you be, miss.
Take care, Mr. Ward.
Okay. So we need to try lucid dreaming. I just don't want it to take too long and miss something. Mr. Skerritt, is it him we found something we can ask him about?
We meet again, Mr. Ward.
Freemasons. Would you be a member of the Freemasons, Mr. Skerritt? Ah, well, I'm afraid is not something I could speak of. Yeah, the Freemasons, I think, are pretty tight-lipped about their Freemasoning. Not to a man that himself is not, if you catch my meaning. Aye, legacy. Dare I say, Mr. Skerritt, you must have built some legacy over the years. Ah. Well, a fellow at my stage always thinks that maybe he could do more. I'm the last of my line, you see, an only child who has the misfortune to outlive whatever distant relatives I once had. A lot of pressure then to make sure the name Skerritt carries on when my time comes. I think that's what really excites me about this séance. Everyone is so focused on hearing a ghost, any ghost speak, whereas I am fascinated by who the ghost will be. To us it does not matter yet. We're not summoning a specific ghost, you see. We're going to reach out and grab the closest. and keep doing so until we find one who will talk to us. And that ghost, tens, perhaps hundreds of years after their death, will suddenly be a star. We all want to know their background, their life. In death, they will be famous forever. So because this man is really rich, but he hasn't got any family, so the idea being that once he passes away, no one will remember him, and he won't have any legacy. He will be forgotten. So his thought about seeing this ghost is that, wow, when I die, if I come and talk to people as a ghost, people will be interested in me, people will remember who I am. That's a very interesting thought. Entire teams will dig into their paths, their death, their life. Books will be written on them, and their first words from beyond the grave will be immortalized. Now that is a legacy worth dying for. Interesting.
Good day, Mrs. Scarrett.
Good day.
Oh, interesting. So, let's see. We have Miss Darcy. We need to act. We need to find something of Mr. Darcy's. See if we can actually talk to her about anything, because we've not found anything in Evelyn's room.
Mr. Ward, you've come back to me.
Have you ever used an affair or infidelity as a plotline in your book? You know, if you just read my books, but yes, I did once. A woman's husband cheated on her, and their reconciliation night was his alibi for a murder. In hindsight, I do not think I did justice to how devastating it can be. If I were to revisit that storyline now, he would need another alibi. Do you have a reason to believe that your husband was writing to someone he shouldn't have been before his death? Oh, do I. My Cecil was quite the wordsmith. It was what he had me fall for him in the first place. Now, if only he had the decency to save those love letters for me. Okay.
That was all.
Good day, Mr.
Let's check her room, maybe. I would look to try and find the thing to use for the exorcism, because then I think we can wrap her story up quite nicely. So we just need to find her room, which I believe is one of these rooms. Miss Barbosa, Mr. Skerritt, Mrs. Erickson, my room, Miss Mantovani's room. I was incorrect. Southeast corridor upper. So we have 15 minutes to scour her room again. We have already checked it. Oh. Did I read the wrong one? I went in the wrong one. That's Miss Quinn. Oh, goodness gracious me. Eavesdropping.
Father? What are you doing up here?
Ah, Mrs. Joyce. You see,
Oh, never mind. I've been needing to speak with you urgently.
Oh, it was Mrs. Joyce that sent the note.
Not this again, Mrs. Joyce.
I can't do it. I can't. But I must. Oh, Father, I just don't know if I have the courage to...
There is no must here, Mrs. Joyce. Be it madness or the passion of Christ that drives you. Do what is in your heart.
How can you be so flippant about it?
Few things matter in the end, Mrs. Joyce. This isn't one of them. Whatever you choose, her soul is bound to hell. There is only one thing that can change that.
What on earth is that?
Good day.
Hello, sir.
Can we ask her about this? No. Let's ask her about... I've had this melody stuck in my head for hours. I don't know where it came from. Do you recognize it? Can't say I recognize the tune, sir, but if you're looking for somewhere to play it, there are a few pianos at the manor. Of course, the finest we have was Lady Wilhelmina's, but that's down in storage with the rest of her things. So we'll be able to do that tomorrow. We can ask her about this note. I found this note, but I can't make head or tail of it. Is that a note from... It's her handwriting, is it? Oh goodness, I haven't a clue what it says. The scroll is too messy, far too messy.
I'll be off, Mrs. Joyce.
God bless you, sir.
Did I come? I went to Miss Quinn's room. I was after Miss Darcy's room. Oh no, that is this one. Let's just save before I get kicked out. No, we're all good. Wouldn't be my first time getting kicked out the manor. But we did search everything here. Let's see if we missed anything that might belong to her husband. If not, we will check. What's the poison? Saw them. That's her schedule. Nothing in the bin. Okay, so let's check Miss Dean's room again, which is the mysterious number 15. So I want to fully check this because we found all the things there. We're looking for something that belongs to Mr. Darcy, who was having an affair with Miss Dean. But I can't seem to find anything. Nothing under the rug. Let's make sure we've checked. Did something pop up then, or am I crazy? Popped up. Okay. Creaky floorboard. If not, it must be somewhere we haven't seen yet. So we have lucid dreaming, but I don't want to... Let's try and speak with the maid. The cook, because she's been really sus. She's been real sus. So we go up, We go so northwest corridor up. Northwest corridor upwards.
You really haven't seen her, then, sir? Miss Dean?
I am so sorry, my dear, but truly I haven't. I do wish we'd had the time, but Miss Dean and I barely got the chance to speak.
But, sir, that just isn't true. You were with her. I saw her. She was in your room.
Mr. Coventry.
Good heavens, Miss Murphy. Where does this fixation with Miss Dean come from?
Mr.
It's going to get you into
Coventry.
trouble one day.
But...
Think, dear child. What if Mr. Varley could hear you now?
He's trying to
Talking about
blackmail
his
this woman.
guests
He's
this
trying
way.
to... He's trying to get her to shut up.
You're right, sir. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's hardly your fault, miss. Someone of Miss Dean's standing simply shouldn't be so careless with her fraternizations. You and that bellboy seem to have the same stars in your eyes at the very mention of her name.
Mr. Coventry has become especially suspicious. He's not someone we've really talked too much to. We need to investigate his room, but that's one of the ones that's locked.
Mr. Ward, how are you?
This is a strange one, Mr. Coventry, but I found a dropped locket in the southwest corridor, which I believe you are staying in. Oh, why that belonged to my dear dead wife. From before we married, Dabney, she was Elaine Dabney. I'm here hoping to speak with her, you see. I'm told something personal can help anchor the ghosts. I must have dropped it. Thank you, Mr. Ward. Mr. Coventry has given me 2 names for his deceased wife, Lillian Smith and Elaine Dabney. He's lying. Sorry, what was your wife's name again? Lillian Coventry. Smith before we married. Oh, you just told me her name was Miss Elaine Dabney. Well, that was my first wife. A man my age has history, you see. That's suspicious. That's weird. I'm going to ask him more about things. I'll ask him about the dust on his clothes. You seem to have dust on your suit. I do. How did it get there? Perhaps the housekeeper is not as fastidious as she should be, eh? Almost like he was moving furniture. Interesting. Do you know anything about the Fae? Perhaps we'd best not talk about them for the sake of the superstitious guests, I mean. I don't want to upset anyone.
Good day, sir.
And to you.
Oh, he's just gone right up the list of people on my radar. Sneaky and suspicious. What's this?
Sir?
Nothing we can really talk about with her. Have you seen anything large on the grounds? Large. Unless you mean the horses, then no. I've heard other guests talking of giants. Not sure if that's what you mean. Maybe there's something in the library of use.
I'll leave you be.
Oh.
The plot. So, let's see if there's anything in the library to research before the end of the hour. And then, hopefully, we're going to get into this this bathhouse. Now, is there just a normal creak here? There's not like something under there. I think it's just sound effects for a creaky floorboard. Lucid dreaming. Anything else? That one we've discovered. We've researched all of them. We've researched them. Okay. Nothing new here. There is a cigar burn on the armchair that seems to be a reasonably fresh burn. Oh, who do we know that smokes a lot of cigars? It's either Mr. Skerritt. Cigar stains. Ah. Mr. Skerritt, we wish to speak to you about some cigar stains in the library. Hopefully we have just enough time to ask him about it. It is 5:57. So we know he's in the... My goodness, this has been the busiest hour. We did the... we're almost time for the ball. We've still got we've got like 3 hours before the ball. We've got dinner. We've got
We meet again, Mr. Ward.
to find Father Senate, and then we finally have the ball. Do you happen to know where the cigar burns on the library chair came from? And why would I know that? Has somebody said something? No. Then away with you, sir.
Good day, Mrs. Skerritt.
Okay.
Good day.
So weird. Who else can we ask? Anyone in this room? Miss Quinn isn't in here. Bit close, mate. The gang is in here. Okay, 2 minutes. Can we ask?
I'm glad that you were in attendance. For Miss Barbossa's sake. It was good of you to provide her with that photograph.
What good are such things if we don't use them where they're needed?
I wonder what everyone's going to be dressed like for the ball, because it's like a Halloween costume party.
It only cost me a little time and some development materials. Compared to what it gets Miss Barbossa, it's nothing at all. Magic is born from the need for its practical applications, after all. What good is it if it's withheld?
He's got an interesting take. We can ask him a couple of things. Have you been apprenticing under Fee long? I have, for too long in truth. I have learned everything she has to teach me, but I am still an apprentice. She does not like my modern approach to the role. She believes it distracts me from the work. But to adapt is the work. If only I could get her to see modern problems require modern solutions. I believe that people at the manor experience the same dream, shared to some extent. I think something similar. I had intended to try some lucid dreaming to get a better handle of the dream itself, but I keep getting sidetracked. Me too, bud. Me too. I must get around to asking the staff for a gramophone. I've found a record in the drawing room. I intend to use it for sleep aid. Fingers crossed something comes of it.
I have to be on my way.
Be well, Mr. Ward.
6 p.m. We've almost made it through day 2. Changing room ladies. Mr. Sinnott. Why are you being weird? So, in the drawing room. Oh, maybe I should have been looking at the drawing boards. Okay. So, I think... That's the ballroom. I think we're supposed to be headed to... I think it's through here. That's the bathhouse, but it is locked, so I'm hoping he's gone through here. No! It's not open. No. Where is he then? Undiscovered map location. I think it's in here. But how do I get in there? We need to find Father Sinnott's room and hope he has something to help us get in. I was hoping that door would be open and we would be able to get in. Well, that has stumped me. That has stumped me. Unless we just try and brute force the combination. Or is there any clue that we've missed for the combination? Is there a clue? Where did I leave that Bible? Maybe it's in the Bible. Is there a Bible around here? Did I miss a Bible in here? Did I just not read it because it's a Bible? I will find it. Let's see if that sequence has anything to do with it. If we can like match them to something. But why would it be him who had set it? Circle, 4 circles. No, this is only 4. Now, I'll admit, I had a cheeky look because this was frustrating me. I wanted to double check we weren't missing something, and we aren't. We missed information in Miss Evelyn Dean's journal, which we found quite a while ago. If we... Miss Dean's journal. Ah, we did miss it. Here. There was a lot going on. So, cross. Half circle, triangle, diamond. We could have been in here a whole long time ago. But we got it. And we know Mr. Sennett's in here too. We have a key. What number is the key for? What number is the key for? Must be further up. Did we miss it? 11. Number 11. Well, well, Mr. Sennett. Let's just have a quick look in here first.
I should close the mystery of who fought with Miss Dean. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful for my investigation.
A threatening letter from Mr. Skerritt. I have bought my dagger. I hope you're ready when it comes next. Skerritt. I can also make out the number 451. It must have been written on the page atop this one. I wonder how important this is to Miss Dean that she left it behind. It's too big for a lady's fingers. It must be fitted to a man. Then why is it in Miss Dean's possession? This could be Mr. Darcy's ring. A letter from Dr. Callahan. It seems to be part of a longer conversation. He seems to be offering to meet her and teach her some Irish magic, despite some warning or refusal from Fee on the matter. Make no mistake, my respect for my aunt is unwavering, but she's rigid in her ways, and she won't be persuaded on this. She prioritizes safety over progress, protection above any sort of advancement. You want recognition, of course you do, and I swear you shall have it. My aunt might not understand that, Evelyn, but I promise you I do. It might not be who you asked for, but I know the tradition in and out, and think we could help each other. Consider it, won't you? The missing pages from Miss Dean's journal. It seems like Miss Dean sacrificed her friendship with Miss Quinn to gain access to some texts. Understandably, Miss Quinn was not thrilled about this. Oh. And well, well, Mr. Skerritt, what are you doing here?
Father Sinnott, are you lost?
Yes, I seem to be. I thought this was a bathroom. Please excuse me while I find one.
You sly fox. He's looking for something in here. What is he looking for? Interesting. Can we talk to him about anything?
Father Sinnott.
No, we can't talk to him. Insert joke about pervert priests. I mean, Just try and beat the allegations. So, Dr. Callahan, we can form a hypothesis. So, Mr. Skerritt was threatening Miss Dean, as was, and Mr. Coventry was lying to us. So, Rory Callahan's goal is to escape his aunt's shadow by proving his modern techniques are valid.
Dr. Callahan wants to prove that the modern magical techniques are as valid as Fia's old ones. I should find and confront him about this.
Okay, perfect. So we can confront the doctor. I think we also have this ring, which I believe to be her husband's ring. So Mr. Skerritt was threatening Miss Dean. He was super sketch when we asked him about the cigar burn on the chair. And now we have a code. We haven't got access to his room yet, but maybe one of the rooms was in here. One of the keys was in the bathhouse, maybe? Or it's in the basement. I just need the information on keys. Was there nothing on the keys? A note about the keys, maybe? A note about the keys, maybe? Nope. I don't know if you would want to find a marriage candidate at this seance. I don't think we've seen many eligible bachelors here that would be appropriate for Miss McLeod. I wish there was a way to maybe search for these, so I could like search key. That might be quite useful. It's somewhere here. I can't. A note on the keys. There we go. It's a document. Right. Storeroom. Oh. No. Okay. Can't find anything there then. We can't enter the bathhouse. He's looking for something in here. Okay. I think we need to find Mr. Skerritt. I would like to see the bathhouse though. Sounds nice. I think all of them are going to be locked. That's the exit. Why do they have like a secret door into here from the men's bathroom? You know, that's pretty weird. That's pretty weird. Alright, let's go and find Mr. Scarrett. Maybe he's in the bar. He is.
Are you enjoying the event?
Oh, no. I wish I hadn't come. It has cost me everything.
Yeah, she found out she's not special.
Oh. Well, I'm having a nice time.
That's so funny.
What are you thinking about?
Thinking? Sorry, did you mean me?
Who else would I be talking to?
Oh, I don't know. I just thought I wasn't thinking of much.
Nonsense. I'm no mind reader, but I know when a man has something on his mind. Now, what could it be? Angels! That's your thing, isn't it? That's what I've heard. Go on
I
and
like
tell
Mrs.
me about these
Darcy.
angels.
She's
then.
funny.
Don't let me bore you with that. We could talk about something else.
Not at all. This way, I get to go home and tell my friends about how I spoke to a boy who speaks with angels, which is just excellent. Do go ahead.
He doesn't want to talk about Robbie Williams, okay? Leave him be.
How did you find out you could do it in the first place?
Oh, I nearly died.
Oh.
Go on.
Ha! A horse riding accident just over a year ago. You know how it is. The horse spooks, and there's only so much you can do. I don't remember much of what happened after I fell. Not what was around me, anyway. Just the most revolting pain in my side and my leg. And the idea that I was going to die. I can't say it seemed clear, because nothing was, but it did seem very certain. And then I saw. I still don't know how to describe what it looked like. But behind all that was happening around me, I saw it. A thing that I instinctively knew was an angel.
You know, I wonder how many conversations we miss just by not being in the right place at the right time.
My companions got me to a doctor. All the while, I would see glimpses of it watching. I was babbling the entire time, I am told.
Like, we could have easily missed this room if we hadn't come to check if the Mr. Scarrett was in here.
It stayed with me until the turn of midnight. And by then, they thought that I would live after all.
Yeah, I wonder, like, what else you could hear, or if, like, certain things are time sensitive, so you can only do them at certain times.
And that was the end of it?
It is around me still. I get glimpses of it now and again. At some cost, I can see it more clearly for a moment. I think it watches me. Us. This séance.
And you speak with it?
I speak to it. Sometimes. It does not reply. If I am ill, or in danger, or on the brink of consciousness, I can make it out. See its shape. Exchange a few words.
Has the year last seen you ill, in danger, or on the brink of consciousness much?
I wonder if it has some purpose for me, but it never stays around long enough to get an answer. To look upon it alone is just unmatched. But the fact of the matter is, until the rituals work, those moments are all I get.
So he wants to see angels. Alright. So we have this guy to talk. Oh. He's here with his little camera. Everyone we need to speak to is right here. Perfect. Alright, let's go. Let's confront the doctor first. Oh, he's playing darts. I'm here to confront
Mr.
you,
Ward.
sir.
What can I do for you?
Confront. Your goal is to escape your aunt's shadow by proving your modern techniques are valid.
A thing that I would say really shouldn't need proving.
We just walk up to him and we just like start yelling that at him.
It probably seems ridiculous to you, Mr. Ward, being so focused on getting her to recognize me.
Poor boy.
No. My older brother, he always overshadowed me. I began to take risks at work. It was an effort to be seen, and in the end it cost me dearly.
It's the middle child syndrome.
It cost him dearly. I understand very well, Doctor.
I like the doctor's hair.
Then
That's
maybe
my
you can help.
takeaway.
Has to be a way to prove to Fia that I'm not a child anymore. I've learned her ways, and I'm not as good at them as she is, yes, but I've gained new knowledge she doesn't have. I've forged my own path, and I am her peer. If not now, then when? Take my research. Maybe she'll listen to you. Maybe there's another way to convince her. I no longer see a way forward, but I haven't entirely given up hope.
Okay. So we've got his a letter from Dr. Callahan. Miss Dean, I hope you'll forgive me the delay in reaching out to you. There has been an influx of influenza patients in Dublin. The hospital has a great many of us working all hours. I know my aunt has rejected your request for training in our magic, but she is overly concerned with tradition and lineages and things that being done in the way they always have been. I am less held by the old ways and its restrictions. Indeed, I think new paths and partnerships required to keep the traditions alive. I'll be attending the Grand Séance in Blake Manor, unexpected flu season or not. Let us meet there and discuss what you want to learn. For my part, I do not ask for payment for this, instead a favour. I intend to make inroads to the London scene, and the right contacts would make it easier. Contacts I know you have. What say you, Miss Dean? A trade. Dr. Rory Callahan. So interesting, he has invited her to this seance, but I don't think it's not the same person that's written the other invitation that we found in the vent. So, missing pages from Miss Dean's journal. Quarantine is attending the Grand Séance. I should expect to see her here, of course, but she had kept such a low profile at our disagreement. I do not regret it, of course. I should have been a more loyal friend, but I had to view that book while I could. I would say that the cost to entry was too high, but again, I would pay it. And again. I don't think she cared so much for standing. I thought she'd understand, but my betrayal has clearly done more harm than anticipated. She barely acknowledged me when I called her name. She looked at me with such anger in her eyes. I may try again to mend things between us, but she's in her books like never before. I doubt I will get near her. Okay. So we can do that. Next up, Mr. Skerritt. There is actually one thing we can do we haven't done yet, I think. The fight.
We meet again, Mr. Ward.
Were you in correspondence with Miss Dean, Mr. Skerritt? Why, yes, I was. I have taken a shine to her, I won't deny. Not in that way, you understand. She has opened my eyes, and I intend to repay her kindness this weekend. Interesting. Do you happen to be a smoker, Mr. Skerritt? Well, a man must be allowed a vice here and there, don't you think?
Good day, Mr. Skerritt.
Good day.
Let's see if we can talk to Miss Erickson about anything, because we kind of ruined her weekend.
Again? What else could you possibly want with me?
Just cheeky chat.
What will you do after this?
Oh, we can talk to them once we've solved their problems. Okay, that's cool.
If you must discuss it. Now that I know I am forever doomed, I think I am done with this life.
Oh.
I will return to New York and my husband, and try to find some way to enjoy this joyless experience.
Oh, good luck with that.
He will be happy, I am sure. It will free some storage space for his golf trophies.
Oh, honey, no. Well. Does this look familiar to you? Well, of course, it's the symbol of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, but you are not a member, so whose is it, sir? We're sorry you weren't the magical girl. Yeah, I'm sorry you're not special. I can't change that. That is what I'm trying to ascertain. Is there any way to tell the owner from itself? Well, they are not stamped, if that's what you mean. The crest is stylized. Perhaps you can use that to find the owner. I don't know much about these things. I like to wear jewelry, Mr. Ward, not make it.
I won't bother you anymore.
Goodbye now.
I think it's going to be her husband's.
Mr. Ward, you've come back to me.
Is this ring your husband's? Miss Darcy, do you happen to recognize this ring? Where did you get that? I found it around the hotel. Does it mean something to you? Not anymore. It was my husband's, the dog that he was. No, keep it. I won't look at that awful thing. Well, perfect.
That was all. Good day, Mrs.
Good day, Mr. Ward.
Good day, Miss Darcy. So, we can now discuss. We can get the exorcism done for her husband. That is, if we talk to Mr. Coventry.
Mr. Ward, how are you?
I believe he's the one that was arguing.
Good day, sir.
He was the one arguing with Miss Dean, I think. So we need to go and find Mr. Dupre. So where is Mr. Dupre? He's in the drawing room. Which is where, yes, we did see him earlier. And I think that's where Feed is. So we can talk to her about her nephew. And how he is a magical boy. Let's see if we can chat. Oh, eavesdropping.
This will be my last séance, Mr. Dupre. I won't survive the strain.
Then won't you reconsider?
And by myself what? A few weeks?
That's enough time to make it home.
Is it?
It has to be worth trying.
I live too good a life, Mr. Dupre. All my earnings are spent and I am broke. All I would be returning to them is debt.
I'm sure they wouldn't see it that way.
But it is the truth. No, I will do this séance and send the money back. They will have some comfort in that, at least.
I wonder if we convince everyone to not go to the séance. If she'll just be like, well, it's not worth it, there's no one here.
What I ask of you is to make sure my body returns to them.
Of course, Miss Montevani. You can rely on that.
I will literally take it to my grave.
Oh, that's sad.
Ah, Declan. Aren't you fierce good coming back to see me?
I was speaking to Dr. Callahan, and he seems to think that these would aid in your attempt to heal the well. Oh, Rory, how many times do I have to tell you? You can try these modern methods all you like, but they'll never be as robust or studied as the old ways. Quick fixes always come back to bite you, Declan. Remember that. Okay. Why do you think the seance is so dangerous? Declan, are you a holy man? I am. Then you'd be of the mind that all this, how all this works, is God's will, God's design, yes? I suppose that would be fair. Whatever systems you live by has starts and ends. To pull that apart with no plan is to patch it up, mind, is to open a door that was never meant to be opened. It's what the Greeks called a Pandora's box. Interesting.
I'll let you go.
You take care now, Declan. And don't forget to get a bite to eat into you. It's going to be a long day.
Let's see what reflections Miss Mantovani has.
Signor Ward, we meet again.
I wish there was more I could do.
As do I, Signor. But it is how it is. I have pushed myself for so long. I was young when I left my family for a better life, and I found it. I enjoyed the finest things with the finest company. But for all my fame, I have little to show. And faced with the end, I finally realized what wealth I had at home. Like everyone in my position, I thought I would have more time. I thought I could go back, fix that, which I broke.
Oh, that's really sad.
What a cliche I have become. Maybe this is what the ghosts are trying to tell us, that our time is limited and we would do well to be more precious with it. One way or the other. I am soon to find out.
Oh, that's quite sad.
That's all.
Of course. Take her.
Hello again, my friend.
Mr. Dupre, I have a ring that belonged...
Mr. Dupre, would this work for Mrs. Darcy's needs?
Let me see. You know, I think it will. Come, let us first find Mrs. Darcy, and then a secluded area to perform the rite.
Exorcism time. Oh my goodness, we've done curse lifting, exorcisms, ghost pictures. Let's free this woman of this stinky man. That was creepy.
Yes. I think
you want to be a pink
gone.
ghost? That's fair enough.
Not quite. I've bound him to the ring. As long as it remains undamaged, he can torment you no further.
Would I like to be like a Casper the Friendly Ghost? Or do I want to scare people as a ghost?
Well then, on my journey home, I shall lodge this into a clay sod and drop it off the side of the ferry.
Perfect.
Thank you, gentlemen, both. I harbour no regret for what I did to that man.
Oh.
But I am glad he did not convince me to harm that stupid, selfish woman.
I saw nothing. I know nothing. What crime? I see
Before
no
coming
crime.
here, I did not think this mystical business had anything to it. I wish I was still so naive. Seeing my husband's ghost was more than I wanted. I need not see another.
Got him.
I shall not be attending the séance. Now, if you will excuse me, Yes. I need to lie down for a while.
You have a good rest, Hen. You know, you take a break. Mystery solved. Mrs. Darcy will no longer be attending the séance. Now freed of the ghost driving her to murder, she has dropped her vendetta against Miss Dean. Oh, one more and we get it to that third bit. I wonder, can we get... If we could get Dr. Callahan finished today, then we... Then we could get that a third done. So we have Miss Hisham, Mr. Callahan, Miss Hisham we won't be able to do until tomorrow. Mr. Callahan. Maybe if we go to the well, we might find something that we can, like, discount. Like, we can use his research. Maybe? That's my current guess. You know, we've got a good 40 minutes until dinner, so... I'm gonna head back to the maze. The spooky maze at night. That's a good idea. Spooky nighttime maze trip. Let's go. Oh, it's only better in the dark. Miss Hisham is over there. Into the hedge maze at night. I can't think of anything worse. Why are you standing up there like such a little creep? Oh my goodness. Mr. Tucson, you creepy bastard. No, we can't do anything? Profile the Doctor Act. I don't think we can prove this just yet. So we have reflections with Miss Darcy, Miss Barbosa, Miss Quinn. So only he is here. I think we've seen all of these. Maybe we'll see what this area is. If not, I don't think we have anyone else to speak with. No, we have seen this. I think we've seen everything in the hedge maze. So we've got 40 minutes until dinner. We haven't really got any leads. We could try the lucid dream. Because maybe that won't be an entire... Maybe that'll be an hour and then we'll still have time to get to dinner. Let's try that actually. Let's try and get back into the dream. A little pre-dinner nap is what we're having. A little pre-dinner nap. Let's try it. Let's gramophone up. 31 minutes. Oh, that's perfect. It's peaceful. I can feel my eyelids getting heavy. It seems like music can be used to help me get into the right state of sleep and have some lucidity during it. It's possible I could return to that strange nightmare I had on my first night here. Given that so many people seem to be experiencing it, I can't rule out the possibility that something of use to my investigation is buried somewhere inside. There, a visual anchor. If I want to explore the shared dream, then this is the best I have to represent it. Miss Dean's journal. Now to sleep, I say, as if this isn't an insane idea. But if it works, I may learn something more about this dream by the time I wake. Cheeky nap.
Did it? Am I back in the dream?
We are back in the dream. Let me quickly snooze ad because we should not want to be missing the dream. Right, we're back in. We have the handprints. Oh, that's so disorientating.
A painting. In the place of the sigil from before. That's Sackville Street, back in Dublin. God, I miss Dublin. It is so simple compared to this place.
Closed by itself this time.
Fireman. Why is there a picture of my club here? I wonder if I can find it. It can't be far. Perhaps beyond this.
So we're finding out more about ourselves than we are about the dream.
Eamon, you dog. Pull up a stool and I'll already, no. This isn't right. This isn't him. He's gone.
Oh!
Miss Dean?
I just want to go home.
The shadowy figure is the giant.
But every door
Every window, every corridor leads to the seance. Home is so close. Just behind one more lock. Come to the seance, Declan. Help me find the way out.
Oh! Who were they?
Miss Dean! She's gone. I'm awake. But it worked. I dreamt. It was the same as before, but it was as if I was seeing what was behind the dream. I saw my family, my home, Dublin. But why? I was trying to find these things. They felt so close. Just behind the next obstacle. My brother, waiting for me at the bar. I might have wandered forever searching for them. Certainly it felt that way, had Miss Dean not shown up. Or the presence behind her. That presence spoke true, Miss Dean, I believe. Did it conjure her too? As it did the images of home? Does it want me, or rather all of us experiencing this dream, to attend the seance? Or is that as far as it can get on its own journey out of this place?
Oh. There's a picture of the picture on the wall.
Something is different here. Amen. It can't be. This wasn't here before.
So did these pictures get summoned into reality?
That image. It was in the dream. Has the dream changed it here? Has it changed how I see this place?
Maybe there'll be more things we haven't seen before.
Am I only seeing this now because the lucid dreaming has opened my eyes to what is being shown to me? It's changing back. It hasn't altered reality.
Oh.
The dream lingered a while, like a slow waking. Bled into the here and now, if only for a while. Would a longer sleep have resulted in the change lasting longer? Or maybe staying here for more time? What else is the dream changing that I am not aware of?
So this one's the same. This one's changed. So we can't use the gramophone again. So maybe we could only lucid dream the one time.
This is the Fireman. The club I attend. It has faded back to its original image. But for a brief moment, the image from my dream carried across to this place. Is this a painting of Dublin? Why is that all the way over here? It has faded back to its original image. But for a brief moment, the image from my dream carried across to this place.
Oh. We were just pre-gaming the dinner and the ball, so we're not going to be sleepy later. I wonder if any other images change. I wonder if we went to Miss Dean's room. Would that change? I think it's in this corridor. Creepy fella. They seem to be the normal pictures. So we have we can make a hypothesis on our dream. We are all experiencing dreams we are all experiencing a practitioner's dream that is bleeding into reality. Is there shared? We are all experiencing a shadowy figure's dreams?
This dream, we feel like we're wandering this place, trying to find a way out to family, out to home. But we cannot. We can only get to the séance. It's blocking us. But it's not really us. There is something at the back of the dream. It's dream. That same entity. So we are in its dream, experiencing its desires, its fears. And when we wake, the dream bleeds into our world. For a while at least. Perhaps longer the more it is experienced. I wasn't aware of the changes at first. I noticed them because I experienced the dream more lucidly than before, which would explain why none of the others have mentioned the bleed in their journals or conversations. Well, regardless, everything points to the séance. I believe this entity spoke to me. True Miss Dean. It wants us to gather at the séance and help free it. I had a bad feeling about that event before, but now it's clear that I must stop as many people as possible from attending.
Mystery solved. The dream. We are experiencing the dreams of some entity, and those dreams seem to bleed into our reality upon waking. So the dream is telling us to go to the séance. This shadowy figure wants us at the séance. So we need to stop as many people as possible from going to the séance. She needed to lie down. I don't think she wants us to talk to her. So I think we will end at maybe at the end of this. That's not how you interpreted what was happening. What did you think it was then? The shadowy figure is giving us this dream. And that So we want to head into the library. I'll speak with Miss Quinn if she's in here. Yes. I thought the shadowy figure was asking for help. It wants to go home, but instead is forced to see a séance. Ah. So I think the shadowy figure looks like the giant that we saw in the anvil in the hedge maze, which matches what we have found here about the Milesians. So I think it's this guy, the god Goibniu. Apologies for mispronouncing it. We see him and he looks the same as the shadowy figure we've seen in the dream. And the idea being the Milesians, who are Irish people, the race to settle in Ireland and the ancestors of its current inhabitants, tricked the gods, so the gods are forced to live below, so in the other realm, I think. Miss Dean is a descendant of one of the Milesian rulers, so maybe her blood is needed by the gods, or maybe she is needed by the gods to get out of the veil. And they need people with spiritual or connections to the spiritual realm to make, to gain more power in this realm and be able to communicate. So I think by having less people there, the less power they will have to be able to do what they want to do. That's my current working theory for what's going on. And let's see what Miss Quinn's reflections are.
Hello, Mr. Ward. How's the day treating you?
Oh, I do want to ask her about this. You're spending a lot of time in the library, aren't you? I mean, that's where we are. Don't go and tell me I ought to get some fresh air, Mr. Ward. I haven't the time. Nothing like that. I was just wondering if you knew where the burns came from on the armchair, I mean. Ah, I do. Mr. Skerritt enjoyed a cigar in that chair the other night. He was to join us for a game of bridge, but he fell asleep after a drink too many. I think he lied. It looked like she was being used to communicate like the Thorian. That's true. That is true. I think they need her for something because of her Milesian descent. So I'm not sure what that is yet. He luckily didn't do worse. I tossed it in the ashtray before it could catch. I'm not sure he ever noticed. A detailed journey about a recent altercation between Miss Dean and Miss Quinn. I gather you and Miss Dean had a falling out of sorts. I suppose that is a way to describe it. I do not make friends easily, Mr. Ward. I have a great deal of responsibilities. I am therefore left with little time for socializing. Evelyn came to me for help deciphering a grimoire, an ancient tome of spells, that being my speciality. I liked her, she was curious and sharp, and she was exciting to be around. Chaotic, which was a nice break from how ordered the rest of my life was. We became fast friends. Then one of her friends in the order showed up with the Sufi who had, or claimed to have, an original copy of the Picatrix, with annotations not copied into later editions. She had to see it, of course, and all she needed to do was steal them from some of my books as payment, and denounce me publicly too, though I still do not understand why of that. To stop me coming after her, I suppose. I couldn't though. I was heartbroken. I washed my hands with it all and returned my work. Miss Dean does not make many friends. Everyone seems to not like this girl very much. I would have been wiser to stick to my books in the first place. That's interesting. Let's see, what will you do next?
With the ritual complete, am I to understand that the Quinn family is free of their curse?
I've instructed my solicitor to transfer all the deeds to Miss Barbosa. If Biddy O'Connor keeps her word, yes, I think it's done. Finally. Finally.
If I might ask, will you and your family be all right? Losing that much land and the money from it must mean you're losing most of your assets.
Oh, almost everything. We will be significantly poorer, there's no doubt about that. It will not be easy, but I have some renown as a poet. I'll find the money for my sister's dowries that way, and I will work for my living. We are going to be okay. I will see to it. I got us this far, and I suppose you did too in the end. So, thank you, Mr. Ward. No, none of it will be easy, but it will be worth it. After all, for the first time in my life, I have a future.
I really like her.
I'll leave you be.
Farewell.
Let's see, I don't think there's anything new to research. Let's see if we can speak with Miss McLeod.
Hello, Mr. Ward. How are you?
Is there anything we can talk about with her? No. Goodbye.
I'll let you be, miss.
Take care, Mr. Ward.
Oh, no matter.
Hello? What brings...
Anything we can talk about with her? No. Well, we could ask her about this second sight. Your companion mentioned something called second sight. Really, it's what brings us here. I know it sounds a bit outlandish, Mr. Ward, but she's genuine. Somehow Ivy gains visions of the future, or knowledge she shouldn't know. I wish I did. That's how I met her, you know. She pulled me aside at a party to give me a warning. A total stranger though I was. She predicted my husband's passing. Perhaps if I had been more open, if I had listened, acted sooner. After his death, I had no question about her ability. She was there while I mourned, and in time we became friends. She mentioned it has weakened since coming here. Strangely enough, yes, I might have expected the opposite. So she's spending time in the library. She wants to spend time with the horses. Then there's the ball. Then there's church. Off to the library again. Séance, the silent dinner. I'm so intrigued by what the silent dinner is going to be. We can talk about one more thing. Let's see. I hope you don't mind me saying, Mrs. Lau, but you seem to have a keen eye on what's going on. I will confess I do. You can learn a lot about a person or a situation just by keeping a watchful eye.
That's all, Mrs. Lau.
Farewell, Mr. Ward.
Alright, 7 p.m. Dinner in the dining room. So we are at the 3-hour mark, but because we didn't start playing for a little bit before stream, I think we'll go and have dinner, see what conversations we get there, and then we will finish up for the night. But I will go on just a little bit longer because I want to keep playing, because I'm just having so much fun playing this game. So, headed to dinner. We didn't even get to eat our lunch.
Hello again, sir. You here for the meal?
Yes, of course.
Certainly, sir. Let me show you to your seat.
I wonder what happens if you don't eat all weekend. I guess maybe you just miss these conversations, but it's interesting to think.
I understand the concern, Signorina. I do... Oh, but Mr. Ward, would you like to join us?
What a wonderful party to eat with. Our lovely dinner of, I'm guessing, chicken and a potato. Oh, with some white wine, though.
We were just talking about, well, whether this séance is such a good idea. You're welcome to join us if you'd like.
I'd be delighted to. Is there doubt about the séance?
See, Signorina Callaghan has concerns about it taking place.
If you ask me, Mr. Ward, there's nothing good to come of this. Best to leave these lands be. They're unsettled enough already.
I could say, amica mia, that it's only one spirit. One among many, apprehended for less than an hour. Were it to cause much trouble, I would not do it. This is, of course, a lie. How can I say it is safe when it has not been done before? Of course I would risk this. And the Marquess, he sees value in that risk too.
I'm not sure the Marquis knows what's good for him.
What is it that has you so concerned, Miss Callahan?
See, this was once sacred ground. There are portals, ways to the other world, underground, all over the country. But this place housed a significant one. I worry that when our medium here calls forth something from the other side, she'll call the wrong thing.
You offend me. I'm a better medium than that.
You'll call out in a place you don't know, where things you don't know walk. They are tricksters. They can call back in any way that pleases you.
It's quite a tense dinner.
And right now, you seem most eager to succeed at any cost.
Excuse my interrupting. A portal. Underground.
I'm going to have some M&Ms instead of this chicken and potato dinner.
Aye.
Do you know a way to it?
Oh, that's long lost since the invasions. Not that I'd tell a man of God, even if it wasn't. Hasn't your kind plundered our myths enough?
Hello again, sir. Need something?
Nothing.
I'll leave you.
Yeah.
So, what I want to check out is where where the priest was looking in the bathhouse.
Now, what was the blasted code again?
How do you know about this place?
Miss Dean showed me. She's a wonder at finding hidden places.
Why is he taking her to a hidden place?
Do you still love her?
Oh, honey.
Is that relevant?
No, I suppose it's not. And you are willing then to marry?
Oh, honey.
Aha! I have it. Best we discuss further inside. Now, explain this to me. We marry, but it's actually you, Victoria, and I that...
Sir, no, it's not. I have to go.
Ivy! Blasted timing on you, sir. I was onto a good thing there.
What is he up to?
What on earth has you loitering around here anyway? I don't have time for your answer. I should go after her. Ivy! Hold on a moment.
Boy, bye. So, Ivy is here looking for a husband. She was chatting up Mr. O'Meara, but he seemed to think that it would be him, her, and Mrs. Lau, but she was like, no, that's not the deal, and then ran off. You know, I'm sensing something like slightly, like a little fruity. You know, I'm just picking up some little, like, essences of like a fruity vibe here. But maybe that's just me. Oh, we have got to go and talk to them about that. I just wanted to see where the priest was hanging out. I wonder if we had not come in here at this time, like, would we have missed that? Okay, this is where the Father Senate was, but he didn't see anything. Let's go and catch up with those two. And Mrs. Lau. So they're in the dining room. I wonder if we can actually go into the dining room to talk with these people. Boy, bye. I wonder where they've gone. Oh, I know I should probably end soon, but I just want to keep playing. I'll see if we can find those two. Can I go into the dining room?
Sorry, sir. Would you mind waiting until we had the place cleared before returning?
Okay, we can't go into the dining room. So... where is Miss McLeod? Maybe she's gone to the library. House Gardens. So we've seen her in here before. No, she's not here. Where would she have run to? I don't want to have to wait a whole week to continue this. I'll just have to start streaming this daily until I finish. No, we've got 2 people outside, 3 people outside.
Hello again. Not at all, Mr. Ward.
Oh wait, no, we do need to talk to him about something.
Hello again, my...
Spirit board. Do you think spirit boards have a practical use? Oh yes, Mr. Ward, rather to say they're dismissed as toys. I've even brought one here myself. Is there some communication you wish to have beyond the boundary? My dearest friend, I brought her ashes to be scattered in her home country, but also that we might speak once more. The spirit board will allow us a few words at least, but this séance may allow us to actually speak. Well, I've not found her, but no doubt she's near a place of fire. I've checked everywhere, but I cannot find her. Sometimes I think I have lost her to this place, and other times I wonder if she is not speaking to me. But when she sees that I have planned is for the best, too good of an opportunity to... Forgive me, Mr. Ward. I lost the run of myself there.
I've taken enough of your time.
Not at all, Mr. Ward. But I won't keep you.
Interesting. Somewhere near fire. Okay. Right, well. I don't know if we're going to find Ivy or Mr. O'Meara now. Ugh. But I don't think I can stream until 3 AM, so we will probably have to call it here. Do it, coward. I really wish I could. I really wish I could. Oh, another eavesdrop. Oh, we'll treat ourselves.
But I thought you didn't believe in the whole idea. Ghosts, mystics. Aren't you out for us and all our dealings?
Au contraire, I'm quite the believer. I think you would agree that disproving all this would be quite the task, huh? I am skeptical. Of this, you're correct. I concern myself with the falsified cases, which I believe to be the majority of cases. But to deny it all, especially in a place such as this, impossible.
That is not what I want to hear. I was hoping for assurances that it was all smoke and mirrors, as they say. I could have sworn there was someone in my room last night when I was almost asleep. But not the staff, even. Some little boy.
Oh, that's weird.
What I want from you is something about mold in the walls, making my brain rot to the point of hallucination.
Would a rotting brain be of more comfort?
He was a very creepy child.
I would be creeped out too if I saw some kid running around my room before bed. I guess unless I had a creepy child, but I don't. I would be freaked out. So she sees the ghost of a boy, or there is just a creepy child running about. I don't think there's anywhere else we can search. Now we are half an hour from the masked ball. So I think the masked ball will have to wait. Just keep trying to see anything. No one out here. So we've got a few leads, and I think we've got a few leads as to like where some of the other characters' stories will go. Now we know that Mr. Dupre's story will have something to do with fire. I think we need to look at the fireplaces to make sure we're not missing anything. Right, but I think that is where we will have to end off before the end of the evening. So let me swap over. Let's hide that. So we've made so much progress. We have made so much progress today. We have solved the cases of Miss Quinn's curse, Miss Barbosa's dad and getting her picture. We did the exorcism for Miss Darcy to get her rid of that horrible, horrible husband. We also found our way into the bathhouse. Is there anything else? We've got quite a few leads on where to go next. Yeah, really productive. So we will finish up there, and next week we will be heading to a ball. And I will see you all very soon. All right. Good night, everyone.